I caught my face beneath the hallway light. Same old eyes, different night. The years had settled around my stare, like somebody else had left them there. I knew the code, I knew the frame, but something underneath had changed. I stood still long enough to see that man was wearing parts of me. The mirror didn't know me anymore, or maybe I had changed before. I learned to carry every weight without letting it show on my face. The mirror didn't know me anymore. Still I knew what I was standing for. No explanation, no disguise, just another man behind my eyes. Every doubt, now I let the questions wear themselves out. No need to prove what time has done, no need to tell where I've come from. Every season left a line, every silence changed my mind. And somehow through the quiet years I became someone standing here. The mirror didn't know me anymore, or maybe I had changed before. I learned to carry every weight without letting it show on my face. Maybe nothing disappeared, maybe I just moved it somewhere deeper. Maybe growing into calm means letting old versions leave you. The mirror didn't know me anymore, but I didn't need it to. I turned away, the room went dark, and walked out knowing what was true. Nobody heard the room go still. Nobody knew exactly why. You were waiting for a reaction. I was watching the minutes pass by. No raised voice, no final claim, no need to throw another name. I understood before you spoke. Some things end before they break. I never made the silence loud, never needed half the crowd. No final scene, no closing fight. I just let the room lose light. I never made the silence loud, never wore the ending proud. Some men leave without a sound, never need to turn around. There were sentences I could have used, sharp enough to change the night. But I had learned that being right doesn't always make things right. So I watched the doorway, watched you go. Didn't stop what we both knew. When a moment reaches the end, words don't make it start again. The silence loud, never needed half the crowd. No final scene, no closing fight. I just let the room lose light. Restrained isn't always weakness, distance isn't always cold. Sometimes calm is understanding when there's nothing left to hold. I never made the silence loud, just stepped away from what I found. The hallway empty, morning came. Nothing needed one more name. I carried more than anybody knew. through every hallway, every room. I wore the same expression well, never gave the story anything to tell. There were nights the ceiling felt too near, mornings I could barely hear. Still, when someone asked my name, my voice came back exactly the same. The weight never reached my voice, I kept it low. I made that choice. No shaking word, no broken tone. I learned to carry things alone. The weight never reached my voice, even when the room got cold. Some stories live behind the eyes and never need to be told. Years of ways of leaving marks. Not everyone belongs in light. Some become the way you stand, some become the way you understand. I stopped asking what was fair, stopped expecting life to care. The burden didn't disappear, I simply learned to hold it here. The weight never reached my voice, I kept it low. I made that choice. No shaking word, no broken tone. I learned to carry things alone. Maybe strength is not the silence, maybe strength is knowing when to speak enough to keep your balance, and when not to speak again. The weight never reached my voice, but I felt every passing year. Still I stood beneath the light, calm enough to keep it clear. I walk beyond the crowded blocks, past open doors and restless talk. Every voice was reaching high, trying hard to fill the night. I kept moving through the sound until the city settled down. One more corner, one more street, then nothing followed after me. I stood where the noise ended, where nobody needed to know. No questions reaching after me, no reason left to show. I stood where the noise ended and finally heard my own mind. Sometimes peace is just a place the crowd forgot to find. The buildings leaned against the dark, streetlights stretched across the park. I watched the last late train move on, then listened until it was gone. No applause, no warning sign, just enough room to breathe in time. For once I didn't have to be anything somebody wanted from me. I stood where the noise ended, where nobody needed to know. No questions reaching after me, no reason left to show. The world can spend the whole night talking, trying hard to prove it's right. I would rather hear one honest thought in the middle of the quiet. I stood where the noise ended until the eastern sky turned gray, then walked back through the waking streets with nothing left to say. They said I always looked composed, never hurried, never froze. Every answer measured clean, nothing showing underneath. They saw the suit, they saw the walk, they heard the careful way I talked. Nobody asked what had to change to make a man stand there that way. No one saw what the calm cost, what I traded, what I lost. Every lesson, every mile, hidden underneath the style. Sometimes peace is something built from learning what not to carry. Wasn't born with steady hands. Time just taught me where to stand. I learned the difference between control and letting every moment own your soul. Some nights were longer than they seemed. Some mornings started without sleep. Still I found another way to meet the light and face the day. No one saw what the calm cost, what I traded, what I lost. Every lesson, every mile, hidden underneath the style. I don't need them to understand every road that brought me here. Knowing what the journey cost is enough to keep it clear. No one saw what the calm cost, and maybe no one ever will. But every quiet step I take was something I decided still. against the avenue. Cold wind running through the signs. Every corner looked unfamiliar. Every clock had lost its time. I had nowhere I needed to be. Nothing waiting after 3. Still I walk beneath the lamps with both feet steady on the ground. The night couldn't move me. The rain couldn't change my pace. Every shadow crossed beside me, then disappeared without a trace. The night couldn't move me. No matter how the weather turned, I had already crossed enough to know what wasn't mine to learn. There were years I'd fear the darkness, every unknown street ahead. Now the dark was only quiet, nothing more than what it said. I stopped treating every silence like a warning in disguise. Sometimes night is only night, and not a reason to lose your mind. The night couldn't move me. The rain couldn't change my pace. Every shadow crossed beside me, then disappeared without a trace. You don't conquer every darkness. You don't need to own the road. Sometimes all you need is knowing you can walk beneath the cold. The night couldn't move me. Morning found me standing still, not because the road was easy, because I knew my own will. No suitcase waiting in the hallway, no letter folded on the bed, no final speech beside the doorway, no careful list of things unsaid. I took what mattered, left the rest, closed the room without a sound. By the time the morning noticed, I was nowhere to be found. Quiet men don't leave a trace. They don't need the room to know. No broken scene, no final warning, just one less shadow in the glow. Quiet men don't leave a trace. They don't make the silence loud. One day they're standing in the corner, next day missing from the crowd. Some departures need attention, some are better left unseen. I had nothing left to prove there, nothing left to keep between. The elevator reached the lobby, the city met me at the door. I walked into another evening without looking at the floor. Quiet men don't leave a trace. They don't need the room to know. No broken scene, no final warning, just one less shadow in the glow. Don't mistake a quiet exit for a heart that never knew. Some men simply stop returning when returning isn't true. Quiet men don't leave a trace. Only distance after rain. No one knows the exact moment when they stopped coming again. You can hear 100 endings in the way your hallway breathes, in the pause before somebody finally decides to leave. I once thought every closing meant somebody had to lose. Now I know an empty doorway can be something that you choose. Some doors sound better closed. No footsteps coming through, no voices from another room, no reason left to prove. Some doors sound better closed. Let the hallway lose the light. I don't need another opening to know the ending was right. I don't keep the old key with me. I don't wonder where you've been. There's a kind of peace that happens when you stop inviting memory in. Every night becomes more simple. Every room becomes my own. I start listening for footsteps that were never coming home. Some doors sound better closed. No footsteps coming through, no voices from another room, no reason left to prove. There was nothing left to rescue, nothing waiting to be saved. Sometimes peace begins the moment you stop asking things to stay. Some doors sound better closed, and tonight I understand. Silence doesn't mean you're empty. Sometimes silence means you can. I told the night what I told no one, walking past the shuttered stores. Every window held a stranger, every street became a door. I had carried it for years, like a sentence without sound. Then I watched the rain erase it before it ever touched the ground. The city kept my secret, never asked what it became. Streetlights heard the whole confession and never learned my name. The city kept my secret, buried underneath the sound. Millions walking through the darkness, no one turned around. Smaller, daylight changes everything. So I left it with the alleys and the silence they could bring. There are truths that don't need witnesses, there are thoughts that shouldn't stay. Some belong beneath the pavement until weather wears them away. The city kept my secret, never asked what it became. Streetlights heard the whole confession and never learned my name. I don't need to be forgiven, I don't need to be understood. I just needed somewhere quiet, where the silence still felt good. Then the skyline turned to gray. By the time the morning found me, there was nothing left to say. sentence on my tongue. I could feel it waiting there, like a song that stayed unsung. You looked toward the empty hallway. I watched the clock above the door. Then I realized every answer would only ask for something more. So I let the last word die, right there between the chairs. Some truths don't need a witness, some endings need the air. I let the last word die, no reason to defend. If silence told the story, why explain the end? Ago I chased the meaning, turn each moment inside out. Now I know the loudest questions sometimes disappear without. Nothing changed when I stayed quiet, nothing broke when I stood still. The room already knew the answer long before we ever will. So I let the last word die, right there between the chairs. Some truths don't need a witness, some endings need the air. Not every thought deserves a voice, not every wound needs a name. Sometimes dignity is leaving before silence turns to blame. Surrender, just nothing left to mend. and signs across the avenue, chairs turned upside down. One last taxi crossed the corner, then disappeared from town. I stood beneath a faded awning, watching water reach the street. Nothing waited in the darkness, nothing asked a thing of me. The night didn't ask me to stay. Didn't tell me where to go. It just opened up the city and let the empty hours flow. The night didn't ask me to stay. No promise, no demand. Sometimes freedom is a silence that doesn't need a plan. Farther than I noticed, past the last familiar sign. Every block became more distant from the life I left behind. There was nothing chasing after, nothing pulling from ahead. For once I wasn't moving because of something someone said. The night didn't ask me to stay. Didn't tell me where to go. It just opened up the city and let the empty hours flow. Somewhere
with no question
and no road,
just enough road,
just enough road beneath him to hear his own thoughts slow. The night didn't ask me to stay, so I kept walking on. Somewhere between dark and morning, the weight was finally gone. I walk past the old address, without planning to be there. Same small light above the doorway, different curtains, different chair. Someone laughed behind the window, someone crossed the room inside. For a moment all those years were standing right there by my side. I walked past the old address and never slowed my pace. No reason knocking on a door that doesn't know my face. I walk past the old address, let the window disappear. Some places stop belonging to you long before you leave them there. Winter mornings, keys and coats beside the stairs. The little things we thought were permanent until they weren't there. But the memory felt distant, like a film I'd watched before. Nothing in me wanted answers from that house anymore. I walked past the old address and never slowed my pace. No reason knocking on a door that doesn't know my face. Closure isn't speaking. Maybe closure is the day you pass the place that held your history and simply walk away. I walk past the old address, streetlights fading into gray. Didn't turn, didn't wonder, just kept moving on my way. quiet before I did. Streetlight trembling through the blinds. Everybody wanted something I had already left behind. No raised voice, no second scene, no need to make the ending clean. I watched the shadows cross the floor and knew I wouldn't ask for more. The room never needed my answer. The night already understood. Some words only make things heavier. So I left them where they stood. The room never needed my answer. No reason left to explain. I let the silence close around me and walked out into the rain. Your chair was turned toward the window, like you knew before I came. Nothing broken, nothing missing. Still the air had somehow changed. I used to think that every ending needed one last honest line. Now I know the quiet tells you what the mouth can make sound right. The room never needed my answer. The night already understood. Some words only make things heavier. So I left them where they stood. I don't carry every question. I don't chase what won't remain. Some doors close without a reason. Some streets empty after rain. The room never needed my answer. To let it be. No final word, no explanation. took the long way through downtown, past the places we once knew. Every window held a stranger, every corner looked brand new. My coat was heavy from the weather, my hands stayed quiet by my side. I thought the road might remember, but the pavement let me slide. The street forgot my footsteps before the morning came. No mark beneath the streetlights, no echo of my name. The street forgot my footsteps, and maybe that's alright. Some roads aren't meant to keep you, they only hold the night. The place we used to stop, the table stacked behind the glass. For half a breath I almost wondered how something close becomes the past. But nothing pulled me toward the doorway, nothing asked me to return. There are lessons only distance and a colder season learned. The street forgot my footsteps before the morning came. No mark beneath the streetlights, no echo of my name. I used to think that being remembered was proof that something mattered once. Now I know some things grow lighter when the city lets them pass. The street forgot my footsteps, and I let the street move on. By the time the sky was changing, I was already gone. I caught my face beneath the hallway light. Same old eyes, different night. The years had settled around my stare, like somebody else had left them there. I knew the coat, I knew the frame, but something underneath had changed. I stood still long enough to see that man was wearing parts of me. The mirror didn't know me anymore, or maybe I had changed before. I learned to carry every weight without letting it show on my face. The mirror didn't know me anymore. Still I knew what I was standing for. No explanation, no disguise, just another man behind my eyes. Every doubt, now I let the questions wear themselves out. No need to prove what time has done, no need to tell where I've come from. Every season left a line, every silence changed my mind. And somehow through the quiet years I became someone standing here. The mirror didn't know me anymore, or maybe I had changed before. I learned to carry every weight without letting it show on my face. Maybe nothing disappeared, maybe I just moved it somewhere deeper. Maybe growing into calm means letting old versions leave you. The mirror didn't know me anymore, but I didn't need it to. I turned away, the room went dark, and walked out knowing what was true. Everybody heard the room go still. Nobody knew exactly why. You were waiting for a reaction. I was watching the minutes pass by. No raised voice, no final claim, no need to throw another name. I understood before you spoke. Some things end before they break. I never made the silence loud, never needed half the crowd. No final scene, no closing fight. I just let the room lose light. I never made the silence loud, never wore the ending proud. Some men leave without a sound, never need to turn around. There were sentences I could have used, sharp enough to change the night. But I had learned that being right doesn't always make things right. So I watched the doorway, watched you go. Didn't stop what we both knew. When a moment reaches the end, words don't make it start again. The silence loud, never needed half the crowd. No final scene, no closing fight. I just let the room lose light. Restrained isn't always weakness, distance isn't always cold. Sometimes calm is understanding when there's nothing left to hold. I never made the silence loud, just stepped away from what I found. The hallway empty, morning came. Nothing needed one more name. I carried more than anybody knew. wore the same expression well, never gave the story anything to tell. There were nights the ceiling felt too near, mornings I could barely hear. Still, when someone asked my name, my voice came back exactly the same. The weight never reached my voice, I kept it low. I made that choice. No shaking word, no broken tone. I learned to carry things alone. The weight never reached my voice, even when the room got cold. Some stories live behind the eyes and never need to be told. Years of ways of leaving marks. Not everyone belongs in light. Some become the way you stand, some become the way you understand. I stopped asking what was fair, stopped expecting life to care. The burden didn't disappear, I simply learned to hold it here. The weight never reached my voice, I kept it low. I made that choice. No shaking word, no broken tone. I learned to carry things alone. Maybe strength is not the silence, maybe strength is knowing when to speak enough to keep your balance, and when not to speak again. The weight never reached my voice, but I felt every passing year. Still I stood beneath the light, calm enough to keep it clear. I walk beyond the crowded blocks, past open doors and restless talk. Every voice was reaching high, trying hard to fill the night. I kept moving through the sound until the city settled down. One more corner, one more street, then nothing followed after me. I stood where the noise ended, where nobody needed to know. No questions reaching after me, no reason left to show. I stood where the noise ended and finally heard my own mind. Sometimes peace is just a place the crowd forgot to find. The buildings leaned against the dark, streetlights stretched across the park. I watched the last late train move on, then listened until it was gone. No applause, no warning sign, just enough room to breathe in time. For once I didn't have to be anything somebody wanted from me. I stood where the noise ended, where nobody needed to know. No questions reaching after me, no reason left to show. The world can spend the whole night talking, trying hard to prove it's right. I would rather hear one honest thought in the middle of the quiet. I stood where the noise ended until the eastern sky turned gray, then walked back through the waking streets with nothing left to say.